Yo, good people. It's your man, Mel's Mambo Beard. And today I'm just here to react to the last video I posted. What is wrong with Africans living in diaspora? Yeah. Look, oh man, that video got some good reaction. I got up to 2.2 thousand views. Think that's really high for me, given that this is a very young channel. And yeah, there was a couple of comments here and there, and I think I'm gonna go through those comments because basically this is a reaction to the video. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody who took their time to to get to respond to this video, to watch it. I think I gained a few subscribers, so I just want to thank everybody who's been able to subscribe to this video. It's that's the best I can do, thanking everybody. Yeah, so without wasting time, let's get into the video. So yeah, so as I said, I got up to 2.2k views. I'm thinking it might grow, it might go bigger to, the views might increase. And I posted this video 9 days ago, and we've had up to 39 comments. So I'm just gonna try and go through them real quick. One thing I observed about this video is that the response was really good. We got many people from different parts of the world, responding to this, and their sentiments were almost similar to my sentiments. Some of them have gone through these experiences. Some of them have seen other people go through these experiences. Some were even responding all the way from Haiti. You had a guy say that I think I'm gonna read it from the comments later on, that even Haitians, they tend to do the same thing. I don't know whether this is just a black people's thing, or I just don't know, that we just don't love each other that much. We're not always ready to look up to, or rather stand by our own brothers and sisters. I just don't know, man. I don't know whether it's just a black thing, but look, it is what it is. So yeah, so we had up to 39 comments, and I'm very grateful to everybody who took their time to to throw in a comment here and there. So I'm just gonna try and read through the comments as much as I can, and yeah, see how things go. So there's this guy who said this is the allegory of the crabs in a bucket. Look, I'm not really good with English, but yeah, allegory of the crabs in a bucket. What does that mean? Are you able to expound more? But I'm thinking it's just I think it means it's that's what usually happens with Africans. Like, it's something that usually happens with Africans, and I think it's just like if you put Africans if you put crabs in a bucket, what's gonna happen? They will be, probably they're gonna be fighting or something. I don't know. So maybe if you put Africans in a bucket or in the same place, there's not gonna be peace. They will be fighting. They will be finding a way to torment each other. They will be finding a way to just finding mistakes in each other. I think this is what that means, the allegory of the crabs in a bucket. Yeah. There's this guy who said, well spoken, brother man, much appreciated. Oh, I appreciate you too, sir. Yeah, there's one who said it's a crab in a bucket mentality. I think this is almost similar to the allegory of the crabs in a bucket, where when you put crabs in a bucket, they will definitely fight or something. There's not gonna be any peace in that bucket, so this is the same thing. And there's yeah, I said, brother, we are the only people that treat each other like this globally. See, We are the only people. Why can't we change? Why can't we start treating each other in a proper way? You know, why can't we just be proud of each other? You know. And then there's somebody who wrote here, this might be related to your close friends and your own feelings. I have experienced good relationships from my fellow black people in the West. What we all need most importantly is education. Could be self-taught and humility. Yeah, look, this is really good that, you know, this person is experienced good relationships from, you know, their fellow black people. But I just want to say, this might be related to your, no, it's not my close friends. It's just my colleagues, you know, people I work with. But I know sometimes we might also have close friends who, you know, might tend to have different, you know, motives, you know, relatives or friends who have different motives. But look, it's good that you've had a good experience with people. I can't say that I've had a good experience with other black people who I live with, or rather who I get to see on a daily basis. I've had very good experiences, and I appreciate that experience, you know, which is good. I'm not gonna say it's all black people, but you know, generally black people just, you know, we know ourselves. Yeah, highly relate to this video. I thought was the only one that my own people had to see me moving forward, but your video makes me understand that I'm not alone. It's very sad and unfortunate. We dislike each other in a foreign country. I distance and heal myself from the damage my own people caused me by wanting to help them. They tried everything by uniting with white people for me to lose my job and everything. I worked so hard, and now the company kick all the blacks out from except me. My people sells me for free, and this makes me understand slavery and how it started. I've learned to love and embrace my solitude and who I am, thanks to them. Oh, this is really sad, man. I feel you. You know, really sorry for what you went through, and this is really important. This is what we do to each other. We tend to, you know, want somebody. When we see somebody, you know, prospering or, you know, making these moves, instead of us being there and, you know, encouraging this person and celebrating with their wins, or, you know, what they win, or, you know, celebrating their prosperity, we are there wanting them to fail. You see, like this lady now, black people who she worked with were, you know, they joined with the other people, and you know, they wanted to see her out, which is not really good. I hope she's doing well. I hope she, you know, everything is okay for her. And just given that, you know, she's gone through this, it's really sad. Yeah. We have been selling and fighting each other before foreigners came to the continent. The problem is inside us. This has been an issue way before we've been traveling within and out of the continent. Other groups not liking other groups, tribes arguing with other tribes. It's in our blood. This is it. That's it. The best solution on or off the continent is to stay or go where you're appreciated, not tolerated. We will never learn. Go where you are appreciated, not tolerated. That's a very good advice coming in from @Tamarindo234. Thank you very much. Well spoken, my brother. Thanks for sharing. Thank you. There's neither peace in their countries. That's why they're all running abroad. I don't really agree with that. There is peace in our countries. You know, like where I come from, I'm gonna speak for Kenya. There's peace in Kenya, you know. Some of us, we just move because we are, you know, we're just trying to expand, you know, our wings, and, you know, just trying to something different. We're just moving out of our comfort zone. It doesn't mean that if me moving to Australia was because there was no peace in my country. In my country is the most peaceful country ever. So there's this mentality of I'm imagining, I don't know whether this is a white person who wrote this, but look, you need to read more. You need to do more research on peace in these African countries. Lots of these African countries are very, very peaceful. We just move, we just want to find opportunities. We just, there's always limited opportunities, but it doesn't mean that they're not peaceful. So we just want to move around and, expand, find something to do, that's what I would say. So we are not running. I never ran away from my country. I just left willingly. I'm not, I came here, I had a different reason why I came to Australia. So, and I'm always, happy to go back home anytime. Yeah. There's a couple of people who reply to that. And they bring that same no peace to our country. And somebody say, unfortunately, who causes the lack of peace in their countries? Good question, isn't it? I just don't know how to respond to this, but I'll expand again. I didn't move here because my country wasn't peaceful. There was peace in my country. It's true there are other people who moved here from other countries because there's no peace. And I'm sorry if that's contributed to, my topic. But I know that it's not everybody who comes to Australia or any other westernized countries. They're coming in because there's no peace in their countries. People travel for different reasons. There's people living in Australia, people from Australia who move to Kenya. It doesn't mean that Australia is not peaceful. There's people who moved from the US to Kenya and they've relocated there. Like now, if you go to YouTube, there's a lot of people moving to Africa. Some of them just want to relocate there. And I've seen a couple of white people moving to Kenya who just want to relocate there and chill there for a while because it's a very peaceful country. It doesn't mean that their countries are not peaceful. So I think that's just a wrong mentality, So we just need to work on that. Real talk, bro. Thank you. Hi, let the haters be, because African people are sometimes extra. Yeah, that's true. Jealous, lazy haters. They just want to have fun and constant harambes. These are people's opinions. Yeah, sometimes. Amen. Your fellow people will be the ones talking shit about you to your women, gossiping about you back home, and generally wishing you bad luck. There's this one. Haitians do it too. I think it's a black people thing. I've never experienced it until recently. I'm experiencing it with an older woman who just became part of the team. Just document everything and watch your back when you're around those kinds of people. Very true. Thank you very much for that. Black Africans or Africans? I don't know. I don't know about black Africans, but I just know black Africans are from America, right? I don't know, but I'm African. So I come from Kenya. I don't know whether I classify it as African. I don't know. All praises to you, bro. Thank you very much. Praises to you too. Yeah, so that's about it. Those are the comments I got. And again, I just want to say thank you for the response. And it's been really nice. I'll be throwing in another video soon. I'm still going to be talking about workplace. And this time I'm going to be aiming at educating men who come in from foreign lands, especially Africa, India, whatever, and they come into these countries like Australia, USA, and they get jobs and, work, relationships, those things. And I'm just going to put together something, and it's going to be very interesting because this is something I've experienced. So stay tuned, and thank you very much, and see you next time. Adios.